Hello everybody, thanks very much for tuning in. So very quick one for the basement, because as you can see I've taken most of the things out. So the sides are empty, this is mostly empty, the sweet potatoes are completely done. Just got a few tomatoes which are going to be donated, so these ones I don't know who will take them, but we'll see. We've got the bumblebee sunrise, so 4 of those and 2 of the indigos, and then over here this is going to go, as I say, to my son's soccer team manager. Football from where I come from, but over here soccer. And then at the back there we've got a couple of tomatillos. I've put some tomatillos out. These are kind of backups, and obviously if I don't need the backups, then great. I'll look to see if somebody wants those. And then over there we've got the dill at the back. We've got coriander here, and another indigo. So one thing that is really annoying me is everything that I've put in these cocoa pots, they haven't really grown. The ones in these have same soil, so the cocoa core, but yeah, just really not grown. As you can see, these sweeties are being stunted. These were one of the earlier ones that I got out. They've been really stunted. So it's not good. I thought it might have been the cocoa core was a bit too salty maybe, but other things are growing. As you can see, these are growing fine. I have been giving them a bit of a mixture of, so I do have it in a drawer down here, which is basically the root farm. So this is for the hydroponic system. Just do a little bit of that. So that's the base, along with we do have the number 2, part 2, which is for veggies, specifically for tomatoes and such. So I have been giving it that. So really the growth shouldn't be stunted as much, but yeah, it's just, yeah, not being impressed this year. So I think I'll start using these trays. I'll try and get one of those things that I can section it off, or I'll be using pots like these that I get each year from quite a few things. So that's everything for the basement. Let's go out to the back garden and see what's going on. Okay, so welcome out to the back garden. So as you can see, not too much has changed, a bit more greenery. The potatoes are definitely doing well. I have been picking off beetles from it. I don't know if I can see any at the moment. Yeah, right here. We've got these beetles. Don't know if we can see that guy right there. He's going under the leaf. Flick him away, get them off, and then I'll be standing on them or spraying them just to get them away, because obviously we don't want them. We don't want them eaten away. As we can see, the leaves are getting decimated here. So yeah, definitely need to keep my eye on those. Getting quite a few of them this year. The potatoes over there don't seem to be as impacted. It's just the ones here. So another thing, as we can see here, lots of soil on the floor. So it rained. I was going to sweep all of this up, but I'm going to have to wait for it to dry. So don't know if we can see, but this is the one that's on wheels, the raspberries. Raspberries, I haven't seen any orange rust except on those couple of leaves, so fingers crossed, but from my understanding it's at the root, so I think it's done. But yeah, so this is the bed that the raspberries were in originally. So I've got the wood here. I'm going to be converting this into one of the wheeled ones, which we definitely need. Another thing, I've been taping up the patio lights. So these lights going all over the top of my window and such. I'm going to get them on the fence. The tape isn't working on the fence, so I'm going to have to use some tacks. So I've got some of those in the basement. I'll be using those small ones just to tack them all across the fence up until where the gate is, and then I'll be coming back, doubling back, and then going as far as I need to there, just to get some light in this corner, because this corner is usually pretty dark. We've got the tomatillos, so these are the tomatillos that we were talking about. So this is the biggest guy. I put him in the shadiest part. We've got the second biggest guy, and then the tiny one with the most sunlight, as well as the cucumber plant over there. And we do have the asparagus in here. Looks like something's tried to dig this one up, so it's rooted down pretty well, so we're good. And we've got a bit of noise in the background. I don't know what that is. I think they're doing some gardening. So we do have cucumbers all along the back there. We've got some tomatoes and such, and something, I think it was a squirrel, damaged my zucchini plant. So not happy with that, but hey, it is what it is. And then as you can see, everything else is a mess. We've got my son's rebound the net here because it was over there where I was working on the lights on the ladder, so I needed to move it. I'll be moving it back because obviously it can't stay there. This is a kind of public pathway. I'm in a townhouse complex, so yeah, need to sort that out. But in here we've got zucchinis, so let me squeeze all the way past. We've got planes going overhead and everything, but we've got the zucchini in place here. I've put some strawberry spinach in there, as well as some callaloo here, and then that's going to take up the space there with the eggplant that I've planted there. And we do have a couple of zucchini here which weren't doing very well, but I've kept them watered and they look like they're bouncing back. So there's going to be 2 zucchinis here. Going to be removing some of this garlic soon, and then yeah, we've got some, I believe, looking at this now, it doesn't look like carrot. This looks like the daikon, which I thought it was. So that's good. And we've got some eggplant planted in between them, because once that daikon's done, the eggplant will take its place. The indigo is doing well there, but it looks like the green pepper that was there is no more. It's been ate by those pill bugs, which yeah, I'm really not happy with the pill bugs. But I do have the praying mantis eggs in here, so praying mantis egg is in there. I've got it sheltered so they can breed and do the thing. I've put a couple of dead bugs in there as well for them to eat. Whether they'll eat them, I don't know. I haven't seen any hatch yet, but I only just got it the other day, so yeah, we will see. So quite literally that's everything here. I've got to do a bit of tidying. It is my half day off today, so I'll be looking to do some of that. That's everything in the back garden. Let's just quickly go to the balcony. There's been a few things going on there. Okay, so welcome out to the balcony. As we can see here, we've got a few weeds that I need to pull out, but we've got daikon similar to what we've got in the basement, in the back garden. So these will be ready sooner. As you can see, they're much bigger, so that is good. We've got the chives here that are doing okay. They're not doing great. We've got one little bit of mint that's bounced back. Still need to clean that up. That's not a priority. As long as I can see one mint, that's okay. We've now got the lime plant up here, so the lime plant is no longer in the garage, so that means there's nothing in the garage at all. So yeah, that's a bonus for us here. And then in here I have placed some mosquito dunks. I don't want mosquitoes breeding in here, because obviously why would I? So that is something that I got yesterday and I put in yesterday. And then down here, as you can see, the watermelon is doing pretty well, except for these 2 in the end. This one looks like it's almost dead. So I don't know what's going on there. I think there's some pill bugs that are eating it, but that's fine. That one is not so great, but it's okay. These 2 are doing great. So we also got lots of snow peas that are growing through, which is good. We've got the sweet potatoes, which are doing great. And then yeah, I might just put something here, maybe some coriander, some dill or something. In here we've fully filled up one of them, and that is going to have ginger inside. So ginger has been planted over here and over here. Down here we're more than likely going to do some carrots and stuff, so going to see what I can do there. And then I've filled this back up. We've got peanuts in the basement that are growing, so once they're done I'll be putting them in there. And then we've got the pepper plant here, which is doing pretty well still. It did start wilting the other day. I gave it a nice bit of water, and it is good that now I can use this. I don't need to traipse through the house with water. Basically it's a very low level, so what I have to do is I just have to fill up this pot halfway, and then use that. So yeah, that's everything from the balcony, everything that is going on at the moment. It's definitely not a productive year, definitely won't be. Got quite a few things going on, but not as much as I wanted. But hey, that's the life of a gardener. You always want to take on more than you can actually do. But yeah, that's everything from me this week. So thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you soon.